Hey buddy, it's Victor. It's time for another Eden Run here, the Binding of Isaac Victor Repentance series. Happy Monday, Mosh Pit. I hope your Mondays have gone off to a great start. We did have another video across 3,000 likes, which now puts us at 225 over 240 for the TM Trainer run, which will be happening on the YouTube save file, which means I'm just going to start myself with as Isaac with TM Trainer and hope that we don't die. That's about the best we can do. There's no meme of the day right now because my internet's currently down for maintenance. I don't know why they're doing maintenance right now, but it was unscheduled maintenance apparently. So we're just going to hop on in. I had no idea they're going to be doing maintenance, but you know what? That just gets us quicker into this amazing run, right? Right? Today is going to be Alpha 0 Victor Delta Tango 9 Lima Golf. We have 1 HP, god-awful tears rate, decent damage, decent movement speed. We are starting with Anima Sola and Virgo, which is kind of nice. And we also are starting with Luna, which is going to show us where the secret rooms are and give us a half soul heart every time we go into the secret room, essentially. Yeah, kind of like that. Nice little pro play there. And more importantly, it's going to give us a tears up, which is something that we desperately need. So after getting a 1.0 tears up, I should say, this is what our tears rate looks like now. So yeah, that just shows you how bad our base damage is. And yes, the tears up that you get from Luna does indeed break the tears cap, which is very cool. Another nice little thing about Luna is that it makes you start with 2. There's basically double the amount of secret rooms. So you know, if you are good, maybe not even good, let's just say proficient. If you're proficient with finding the secret rooms on any given level, you should, in theory, give yourself quite the DPS buff, and on top of that, always have a good source of extra HP should you need it. Now, that being said, obviously, you're not always going to have bombs. Obviously, sometimes the game fakes you out and puts secret rooms that are not where they usually are. Like there should be, normally if you see this tile, there's a super secret room to the north here, but there's not because it's spawned next to a shop. We know that there's not a super secret room over here. We also don't have any bombs anyway, so. Wouldn't mind getting into this golden chest here if we can. All we need is 1 bomb. And that 1 bomb could potentially lead us to more bombs and also potentially lead us into more secret rooms. Not on this floor, of course, because it's, even though we started with Luna, it doesn't kick in until the next floor. So, Super Secret Room is undoubtedly south of here. That's the only place it really could realistically be. But we will never find out because we don't have a bomb and we are not going in the curse room. Getting options wouldn't be too bad, but there's no way, unless we get a nickel out of somewhere, it's not going to happen, so. Obviously, Anima Sola, fantastic item. It's one of the most annoying ones to unlock because you got to go through with Tainted Jacob. But if you do so, you are rewarded with one of the strongest crowd control items in the entire game. And if you end up getting it with the 9 volt, you have yourself basically a perma stun on anything in the room, including bosses, including in-game bosses. I mean, Anima Sola is just that good. So if you want to release it early, you can. And there's not really any reason to, unless if like you're getting swarmed or something like that, and you just need space. Now, one little thing about Anima Sola is that it does only grab the closest thing to Isaac. So if you have a mob that spawns ads, for example, like Famine, you need to make sure that Famine is the closest thing to Isaac if that is your intended target for Anima Sola. Otherwise, it's going to grab one of the flies, and that's just kind of makes you feel bad for about 10 seconds. So, but we have a really neat combo with Anima Sola, and I'll show you here in just a moment. Steadily looking over at my modem underneath my, well, not underneath, but behind my monitor, and waiting for it to kick in. But even if it does, though, I won't be able to. It's not like I'm gonna stop the episode mid-episode just to look at Reddit. So. We'll just have no meme of the day, unfortunately. No question of the episode today. I know that we've skipped a couple of the questions of the episodes too, by the way. That's because some of the answers just weren't like, they weren't great. Gonna say it. But here's the combo I was about to tell you with Anima Sola here, is we can end up using the ball of bandages or any orbital really to do free damage. Essentially it's like a poor man's pause in a way. And get ourselves some free, easy peasy damage on any given target. With our orbital, we have to be careful because it will still deal contact damage, so be aware of that. I know the secret room's to the left of here, but again, we have no bombs, so At least we got an HP upgrade in here. That does help us out quite a bit, as that is going to at least allow us to take, or at least maybe have a shot at a Devil Deal. But we need to get into the secret rooms to get the tiers up, but also get our half soul heart. So we're not, if we do take a Devil Deal, we're not sitting at a half heart with this this damage, particularly this tears rate. This tears rate is pretty scary. But tinted rocks in here. Sometimes there are, sometimes they're not. And absolutely need to go through all these fires. I hate to do it, but we need money. And that's to get a bomb so we can go get our tears rate, so we can go get our soul heart upgrade. Our soul heart, I should say. And yeah. Yeah. We're very much going to be leaning heavily upon Anima Sola and bombs this run. So notice right there how it grabbed the top wall crawler and not the bottom one, because that one was slightly closer to us. But, you know, having that lockdown ability, just being able to stay safe and, you know, use orbitals to your advantage is something that you don't get to do all that often anymore in Repentance. So Anima Sola giving us this freedom is truly nice. Secret room, super secret room's to the left of there. Actually, no, it's not. It's a regular secret room. How cool. How quaint. So it can also lock down Stonies, as you see here, but unless we get bombs, all these secret rooms that I know are there are not, they're basically useless. Completely useless until we can get in there. So we get a bomb. I'm going to just use the bomb now because we... Oh, good. You be careful with the orbital damage here. Anima Sola obviously is going to be far less effective in this room because there's just so many targets. So I'm trying to use the barrels as much as I can. But they also pose a threat to Isaac, so you got to be real careful with them. No, I'm not going to go up there and use orbitals because the second that Envy splits, it's going to break free of Anima Sola and basically shoot out and kill us. Well, not kill us, but harm us. So yeah, how's your Monday going, everybody? Feel very, very naked without my internet connection right now. It really kind of speaks like how important the internet has become in our lives. I mean, it has been for a while now, I should say. Secret room is here. I wish I would have held on to that bomb. And it's the cruelest joke that the game can play on us. It's like that Hangman card the other day is giving us Luna and then not giving us a way to get into our secret rooms. Of course, I had a chance and used it on a... Got faked out by the template. And, you know, we're still just kind of looking for the shop, looking for the item room on Curse the Lost. On a Monday, 2024. Here we go. Gonna go ahead and wait for Claudia to do his thing, and then Anima Sola him, and then laugh. We very slowly but surely DPS him down. And our hunt for the item room continues. This is like one of the most challenging rooms to deal with whenever you don't have a good tears rate. Anima Sola helping us out there. We're playing real loose. This champion, we got to be real careful. Super secret room should be north of here. We do finally get a bomb, and there is also no bomb in here. There we go. Okay, Emperor card's kind of... The Emperor card's great, of course, but it's not going to help us right now. No, we need the tiers up first. Okay, so we're up at 3.43 tiers. We still have not found the item room yet. I'd like to point that out. Oh wait, we did. We did find it. It's been so long since it's been. Oh, that's right, because it was an HP upgrade. Yeah, it's been that long that I've forgotten that we went to the item room. That's how long that we have been stuck on this floor, which feels like an eternity at this point, thanks to Curse of the Lost. With this confessional booth, we might be able to sneak another soul heart or two if we get lucky. I feel okay doing this because we have Anima Sola. Hey, there we go. And Virgo, thank you, Virgo, finally kicking in. There we go. All right, yeah, you know what? That's some big time plays right there. That's basically like we just found a Balls of Steel pill. So that's a big time play from the confessional booth. Huge, actually. I mean, Monstro 1, hopefully he doesn't have ads. He doesn't. See right there, the orbital didn't actually make contact with Monstro despite being inside of him. That's just Isaac, baby. Keep sending those clips in, by the way. I have been seeing on Reddit when my internet does actually work. People have been posting the shorts that they've been kind of clipping from the daily runs, and please continue to do so. Send them on Reddit. Or on the Discord. We're gonna compile them and turn them into a monthly compilation, culminating with an end of the year, funny moments and compilations posts. So Death's Touch and Guppy's Head. I definitely want both of these, even though this is going to give us a Tears Down, which we really cannot afford. But it's piercing shots. I'm going to take Anima Sola, obviously. And, yeah. Oh, boy. 1.50 tiers is brutal. Now, the reason why Curse of the Lost was so annoying on that second floor is because, as you see right here, Luna also shows you where one of the guaranteed secret rooms are. And, we wasted a bomb on that last floor, which, as you've been seeing, is very, very, very bad. Because we need the tears rate in a big way. I mean, we also need the HP, of course, but the tears rate upgrade is something that we absolutely cannot live without. Get a little cheeky use of all advantages there. This is some pathetic tears rate. Go. We have to try to freeze him when the hat's up. I mean, we have to. At this point, any means necessary in terms of damage. I don't know why it didn't get the needle, but I'm glad I was paying attention. We have Virgo. It wouldn't be a bad idea to go for Mom's little baggie or Mom's coin purse, but we need money. Necesito mucho dinero. But the piercing shots between the finger and between Death's Touch, our damage is going to be felt across the entire room essentially. And getting the damage up that we got from Death's Touch, despite having a Tears Down, is still going to be beneficial towards us. Even though, again, it is very, very, very dangerous for us not to have anything above 3 for Tears at this point is risky. The secret room's right there, by the way, but we don't have any bombs, so. And once again, the game is stonewalling us and not giving us any way of getting into our guaranteed secret room, which would have been nice. So we are forced now to go do this for basically no bombs. All right. Get a range up, something that we actually don't need. I'm just going to use the Emperor card now because I'm running out of patience with this tears rate. We need damage. We need it now. We need a tears rate up now. Get the box. Gives a golden bomb. And another range up. All right. All right. There's our super secret room. Oh my god. This fire's had every kind of heart except for an eternal heart around them. And I mean, I guess a demon heart, but come on. That was pretty incredible. We do get some bombs from the next floor, which is good. It's very good now. So we're almost able to buy Mom's coin purse here. We are able to do it thanks to the golden bomb. So, you know, the box, I was a little bit iffy on that drop from a boss, but you know what? It ended up working out for us, and that was not where the secret room was. This is one of the few times where blue map is actually kind of desirable. That was actually a total guess. There's no way the secret room should have been there. Whipworm. We don't really need Whipworm. I would have never found the secret room here. Gonna be real with you right now. There's no way I would have been able to see the secret room. We get Steam Sale, which is actually huge. Wow. So we're making plays. Should have known better. I don't know why I didn't use Anima Sola there. I also don't know what else I'm looking for on this floor. Okay, so let's go to the shop. Let's go to the shop. And let's go buy ourselves Mom's coin purse. And hopefully one of those pills has a Tears Up in it. I hope. A luck upgrade. Pheromones. Bombs are key. And health up. Alright, we'll take Nun's Habit. Sharp key, I mean 7 cents for 5 keys that's who could pass up a sale, son? And I will take this half-price soul heart. So we're looking decent right now. But again, don't let our tears rate fool you just because we have the full Luna buff right. Well, it's not really full, but the almost full Luna buff right now. Oh, that's what I was doing. I was looking for the other secret room so we could get like another half soul heart, but I actually don't care anymore because it's 16 minutes and we're only on Flooded Caves 1, so yeah. Now, time doesn't always necessarily have something to do with what we do in the game, but here we are. And before you say it, yes, I have tried to restart the modem many times. Trust me, I used to be a tech. I know all about the have you turned it on and off and on again. This is something that I looked on the app for my ISP. They said it is unscheduled maintenance, so I mean something went wrong. We don't really need an HP upgrade that bad right now, so I'm just not going to go for it. That we actually found the extra secret room, so I don't know where the game wants me to go with the other secret room, but right now this feels like must have been gas. Did get the swarm, which is nice to have for defensive purposes. I'll fish for magic mush. We get mini mush. Okay, it's not a tears upgrade, but hey, you know what? I'll take it. I'll absolutely take mini mush any day, bro. Don't care about the range upgrade, but I will have the movement speed upgrade. Oh, shizzle. We got our bombs back at least. There is a sacrifice room. And you know, this might be one of those times where the sacrifice room could come in handy quite a bit. And we have a double charge on Anima Sola thanks to the super battery, but I'm not going to use it until after we get to the boss, because even with this tears rate, we're going to be able to just burn the boss down, especially with our bonies right now. Excuse me? Got plenty of keys. No reason to use a bomb to get into the store. And a greed fight. Look at that. Our bony army continues to grow. And they're dead. 73% deal with the double failure. And so I guess we will go back and play the sack room. Oh, I can't be there. What am I doing? Get a tears up in the vault. All right. So after all that, we got ourselves redemption. Which, I mean, of course you have to get a double deal in order to gain anything out of redemption. Also, I'd love to stop taking damage here. We do get another damage upgrade thanks to Glass Eye. But you know what? I think I do want that HP upgrade now in the boss trap room. Now that we're only on 2, because we lost that Boneheart in the sack room, I think I will take it, game. My God! Pin is still continually just firing over and over again. It's the most strongest pin ever. By the way, I'm glad that so many other people really hate Red Mega Maw as much as I do. I'm not alone. We're not alone, brothers and sisters out there. All right. So, could play this Judgment with 27 cents, but honestly, I'd rather have the money for a premium item. Assuming, of course, we don't get another greed fight, which we won't. At least we get to start off with a secret room in here. I don't know why I said here so weird. So we're up to paltry 3.66 tier up. Tier delay. Blue Club's gonna double our bombs, which, you know, we've been using bombs, so it's okay. Like we just picked up 6 bombs essentially in this room. This is where we thank God that we have piercing shots, because we would have been run over by these egglets here. Something of note is you got to be careful whenever you have enemies that have the eternal flies like these keepers do, because Anima Sola will actually grab those, and it's always annoying when it happens. Hey, you know what? Give me 12 keys. Excuse you. Terrifying to look at. Sorry, Boney. The game just doesn't want us to have... I guess I could have grabbed it with Anima Sola, but the game just does not want us to have Bonies today. And that's another very nasty place for the secret room to be. Very, very nasty spot. Excuse me? was something, Greed. Okay, so at least we know that our shop is good. We can do a circle so we don't actually have to be in this room, and I don't feel like being in this room. And this is a really neat little combo we have with Polished Bone and Anima Sola. We're just not getting any shot speed up. We're not getting any sort of opportunity to use it that often, though, because the game keeps taking all of our bonies away. Yo, I saved you, Boney. All right, boys. Go in there and kick some butt. Oh, baby, look at this. Our bone army. Nice, that's what I'm talking about. That's a synergy right there. I have Belial and Goathead, which, you know, it is worth getting because Belial is just great. And Goathead is going to make sure that we basically will never get a payout from Redemption, but oh well. Curse of Lost. So, you know, despite us not getting any tears ups yet, we're still... Well, I take that back. We did get Torn Photo. Despite us only getting one tears up so far, we're hanging in there. It's not what I would consider a perfect run by any means. But we are making use... We're making clever use out of things that we normally wouldn't be able to do. Namely, Polished Bone. I mean, Anima Sola, you all have seen me use many, many times because it is just so strong. Health up here. We'll definitely take. Especially now that we have Goathead, which means that we're going to get a guaranteed double deal at the end of every single boss. Here to the end of the run, which is really nice. Actually, surprised it's not there. I thought I was going to be a little Mr. Smart guy who got that. Here, I'm just going to use the finger to DPS the tentacles just because I don't feel like doing them. I think these are actually supposed to be nerve endings instead of tentacles, but you know. Down goes our Dark Boney. I already miss him. That's not how that works there, game, but you know what? In Isaac, I guess it is. All right, honestly, Boney, you kind of did that to yourself. I can't feel bad for you. My God, this thing has unlimited health. Trying to grab one of the other ones. I don't know how we ended up getting that one, but good for Black Soul Hearts here, obviously. A Hangman card, which will do nothing for us. Remember if we went down here or not. We did not. There's our full card. Not that we're anywhere close to boss rush, but needed a full card to get out of like a challenger or something. We could. Really, all I'm looking for is the shop. Yo, Boney, keep it up. You're doing the Lord's work here. We do not need piercing shots, and we definitely do not need to lower our shot speed. I like Dead Onion, but not when we already have, like, basically double piercing shots right now. And, again, the shop's proving to be very useful here. And Telepills. Took us all the way back to the start, essentially. Guess we're just gonna go with the Fool card then. Did we go to our item room? I don't remember. You know what? Even if we didn't, I don't care. I want to get to our devil deal. What was this? Hangman. And Mom immediately took out our bonies before we could get any use out of them. All right. Got ourselves the Polaroid, got ourselves the Devil Deal, get ourselves D-Bizzle, make Redemption mad, and finally head on down to the womb. First the maze. D-Bizzle took a shot right to the face there. The Perthro rune, which is definitely going to be useful for our Devil Deal. So we're going to hold on to that one. Got Curse of the Mazed into here as a Polycephalus. Man, that is so strong, having the bonies. Even just, that was a singular bony. Sitting back and just popping off on the bosses. Look at this. Hey, getting a little suicidal there, Boney, but you don't want to be walking up to the bosses and, like, making contact damage with them now. We grabbed that worm by, like, the throat there. Looked a little violent, actually. First tower card. Okay, could potentially ball out of control for us. The one tinted rock right there. And it got us a chariot card. Another tinted. There's two tinted rocks right here. Oh boy, look at this. I don't think we can get both of them with one. Soul Hearts game is all we're looking for. Thank you. Two more tinted rocks. 3 tinted rocks. Wow, that's one of the best tower cards I've ever seen. Potentially is what I'd be saying if we had gotten just Soul Hearts out of there, but instead we got a bunch of golden chests. This D-Bizzle's on point today. Thank you, D-Bizzle. All right, let's watch the bonies go ham here on Fallen. Now, I don't really want to use Anima Soul until he splits. There you go. Look at that. Easy peasy. Look at Belial is not going to be useful for us right now. And honestly, it's way too late for us to be going for Guppy. Well, we have 2 Guppies. That's right, because we had Guppy's head earlier. Champion belt, absolutely. 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 Here we are looking for a damage upgrade. Would be very nice to get. And another tiers up would be quite beneficial for us if we could manage somehow. Don't know where we're going to get a damage upgrade like that, but it's certainly not going to be in here. Champion belt, absolutely. Champion belt, absolutely. The golden pill, health up.
Health up.
Rousey.
I found infested. Infested?
All right. Still didn't get a tiers up, I don't think, in there, but I'm not actually sure at this point. I don't know how many drowsy pills we end up using, but it must have been quite a lot. There we go. Sorry, D-Bizzle. You have quite a bit of HP now. Champion belt, absolutely. And we might as well get down to polar invincibility while we're here. Let's see if we can get ourselves a little bit of a little payment out of Judgment. I do like how we telepilled everywhere, and we know that like we were always going in the wrong direction to the south. So that's good to know. Man, oh man, this is what it feels like to have a tiers rate. It's crazy. I don't know what to do with myself now. Sure, why not? Okay. Yeah, Bonies do a really good job at running interference for you, like, to a pretty amazing degree. E-Bizzle. I've been taking your hearts away. I'm sorry, son. Not who I wanted to grab there, but you know what? It worked out for the better. Bonies just sniping left and right. Oh my god, it is a tiers up.
Experimental pill.
Power card, magician card, and high priestess card. Give me the magician card. At least use that against Mom's Heart whenever we find it. Gosh, our shot speed is... I didn't realize our shot speed was so high, actually, until I looked at it just now. 2.19 is, it's pretty high. It's very odd to see the magician, Aya Belial moving so fast when it goes through a target. Oh, okay. I guess she can just do that. All right. And we get Abba Dabba Ding Dong and Purgatory, which we might as well take both. I mean, at least Abaddon's going to give us a damage upgrade. And movement speed, which is kind of nice. You definitely maybe could make the argument that we could have gotten rid of the Eternal Heart to preserve our Polar Invincibility there, but I think we're going to be okay on this run, despite the real big lack of Tears upgrades on this run. I think despite all that, we're going to be okay. That was the biggest eye I think I've ever seen in our bony army. Another heart to D-Bizzle. Wow, D-Bizzle on fire. I've been noticing you. Don't worry. Don't worry. I've been seeing him pay out with basically everything in the kitchen sink so far this run. I don't think I've seen him not give us a soul heart yet. That's what I'm talking about, son. That's all you need to do. All right? We're not asking for perfection all the time. We're just asking for you to, you know, do what you're expected to do. All right? That's what gets you the accolades. That's what gets you all the praises that you want. All you gotta do is just show up to practice, make the big time plays here and there, and that's all you gotta do, man. Ain't nothing fancy to it. Give us a soul heart every now and then. That's all I'm asking. I'm not expecting you to do 100% effort. Not all the time. I mean, well, I want you to give 100% effort, but you don't have to perform at a perfected level. All right, we don't expect that from you. All we want from you is just to play to the best of your ability. That's all we want. And there's another nice little combo we got going on there. That was a nice little double tap, by the way. End up destroying Isaac with Purgatory and Anima Sola, and Anima Sola just showing you just to lock down the entire game, and that's exactly start to finish. I mean, that's what we've been doing this entire run. It is just so powerful to just completely eliminate an enemy from a room and basically make it to where they just can't do anything for the duration of you being in the room. Also, this wretch is just over here just freaking out. D-Bizzle on fire. Look at that. What I'm talking about, son. See, this is the level we expect out of you. We know that you can be this good all the time, so you just do it. Just be this good all the time, and there will never be a problem. Look at that. This might be the most perfect Dark Bum ever. I gotta ask Mossy to make a compilation of this Dark Bum's payouts because, man, I honestly don't think he's missed. I really don't. That was a feeling, Ragman. Purgatory going absolutely ham here. You saw what I did right here. You can encroach the enemy that you want to freeze. You don't have to sit back. Oh my goodness. Cricket's body was instrumental in yesterday's Painted Blue Baby run, and definitely take it here with Eye of Belial, and any type of piercing shots with Cricket's body is just so much better. So I have a chance for Guppy here if we get 9 lives from Pride. And we did not. That's just his rags for good measure here. So at the end of the day, you know, Anima Sola it just locks down the entire world. You know, hopefully if you were on the fence about this item and you just weren't sure what the hubbub was all about, hopefully I've at least given you something to think about this item, because Anima Sola is just that good. It's that item. You know, you talk about in football, like, you know, it's him, he's him. Yeah, that's Anima Sola. It is that item. It's the item that you can take from start to finish on a bad Eden run. It's a bad Eden start, and end up walking away completely unscathed at the end game because of your ability to just completely shut down high danger targets. Then you let all your secondary damage just kind of do the rest, like we were doing with the Bonies. I mean, it was just a very, very awesome run. And just imagine, I mean, we've had runs where we've had the 9-volt too. Just imagine what this run would look like if we had the 9-volt. You know, we would be even more dominant here. We continue to look for the item room. By item room, I mean boss room. Now with this shot speed, of course, you're seeing how everything's kind of flying all over the place. That is the downside of having anything that's over 1.0 shot speed in this game. The higher the shot speed, the worse the physics get. I think we got a secret room in that last room, but we don't care at this point. We don't care at this point. We'll go ahead and take the dub here. So thank you for watching, everybody. Again, sorry about no meme of the day. I do have the patrons list, though. That's offline. So thankfully I can at least read that during the end credits here. But either way, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, click the like button, leave a comment down below. Your question of the episode today is going to be, what is your take on Anima Sola? Do you think it's as S tier of an item as I claim it to be, or do you think it's just kind of meh, it's okay? Put us in the comments down below. The top 3 most upvoted comments will be read on next week's episode. Have a great start to your week, everybody, and as always, I will see you all next time. Until then, so long, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. I'd like to thank some patrons of mine like Emil Caban, Jade Fright, and Christopher Watson. If you'd like to have your name read at the end of an Isaac episode, check out my Patreon campaign, which you can find at patreon.com/Invicta.